Oh yeah. Right, so we're going to play some Magic Duels today. If you want to play it with or against me, then let Lumi know in the chat, and he shall put you on a list. It's a naughty list, but you know, you can have it nonetheless. Right, let's get into a versus battle. I should note that I will be ending the stream a little early because I do have to be up in the morning. But without further ado, we shall get on with some stuff. I don't know what I want to play. Top to hard, why not? My voice scares everyone, what can I say? Well, you're in for a treat, Muzzy, because I'm playing the entire soundtrack tonight. All 2 hours and 17 minutes of it. Boom. Maybe not the last 17 minutes, I don't know. Blue-black control with the Scarab God deck. It's pretty sweet. Scarab God's in everything now, though. Alright, we've got a little bit of a flooded hand, but we've got Telling Time and lots of lands. I hate taking mulligans, so I'm not going to. I'm going to go with it. Double white, double blue, double red, doesn't really matter what we take. I'll take more blue. Yeah, probably do need to play Metal Gear on a stream at some point. If I did it on YouTube, it'd get taken down probably. Scarab God is also very expensive now, which is sad. We should have picked up a copy before he skyrocketed. Alright, we're just going to pass, and Telling Time on his end step. He's not likely to do too much. This is either green-black energy, green-red energy, or green-black counters. Ooh. Possibly even a merge. Alright, let's Telling Time. Yo, Procession. Let's do it. I'll take the Evolving Wilds to Thin, since we might as well take that one. Not doing anything else this turn. Crack it for a white, and pass the turn. Yeah, Konami would not be friends with me if I posted anything like that on YouTube. Hopefully it'll be fine on Arena. It depends, they haven't talked about pricing or anything like that just yet. Because I'm pretty sure they don't know either. Damn, you got a chicken dinner? I'm a bit jelly, I'll be honest. Alright, let's get our Procession out there. Hopefully we don't get Reclamation Saged. Because we get a pretty sweet Whirler Rogue into Essence Flux, if not. Like it is not, but it is ramping, and it's probably a merge at this point. I'm guessing. Don't know what the white's for. We'll see. More Evolving Wilds. Well, we do need to go with a blue land because I need to be able to hold up Essence Flux. So we'll do that. Get 4 Thopters. And pass the turn. And pay attention, because if he tries to kill our Whirler Rogue, I need to flicker it. But I also should pay attention to the chat. You know what they say when you assume, Peter? Alright. Cracking for red as well. What is this deck? Oh, it's Super Friends. Screw you. God damn it. I thought it was an interesting deck. Oh, there's also an Ulamog. Well, hopefully we can kill him before then. I'm going to Essence Flux our Whirler Rogue if he doesn't try to kill it. Anguished Unmaking. Well, that's also a Whirler Rogue option. Give me 4 more Thopters. That's fine, Sarah. It's probably going to be a shorter stream than normal anyway, but... Alright. A little late, Anointed Priest. A little late. Cracker Evolving Wilds. We do get to swing for a ton, so that is nice. Red. Doesn't really matter, to be perfectly honest. And time to swing. No point getting in with the Whirler Rogue. Oh, we will, Muzzy. Oh, we will. Tragic Arrogance. Oh. Probably going to leave us with the Anointed Priest, be my guess. With a Thopter. Alright. 9-turn clock. Let's do this. Oh, for God's sake. More Evolving Wilds. Have we got... Yeah, that's all 4 Evolving Wilds. Good. Awesome. Wicked. Let's get ourselves an Anointed Priest token. Getting a little bit of life. Cracker Evolving Wilds. And let's get white this time. Doesn't really matter. Probably gonna lose. Zero Blessed Alliance. Complete disregard. Okay. People play that card? Apparently so. Yeah, this is blood and a half. I've thinned like every single turn, I think, as well. Thinned out lands. Doesn't seem to make a difference. Gideon comes out, ruins the rest of the game. Next token. Harness Lightning, utterly useless. Okay. Land and pass. Damn. This deck usually does some really awesome stuff, but not today. Still looking at the pictures and not understanding. Maybe one day I'll do a tutorial. It's not too difficult. I mean, it gets a little confusing at times. Oh. There are ways to really complicate this game. Block there. Looks like he's holding back the Shambling Vent for our 1-3, I guess. So Harness Lightning does have a use here. And more lands! Yay! So lands are the things that allow you to cast spells. These are spells. You don't get very many in my games. Let's play those, and let's swing for 1. See if we can get that Shambling Vent to die. Nope. Oh no. Is he doing it? We'll get it next time. Alright, fine. Pass the turn. These are the lands. The one that pretty much takes up the majority of my side of the board right now. Everything is a land. Oh dear. It's not getting in with the Shambling Vent again. Okay. Gets in for 7. Oh, thank God, a Whirler Rogue. That's something at least. You know, if we still had our Procession, that would have probably been the game, because he would have tried to get in with his Shambling Vent in order to not die, and I would have Harness Lightning it. Instead I play a land and pass. God damn it. Anything that's not a land is a spell, when it's in your hand anyway. And these ones are creatures. Languish! Sure. Gets a land with his Primal Druid. Yeah. As I said, it's a little difficult to teach Magic in this kind of board state because there's just so much going on. Like, there's been several individual cards that all do their own fun little things. Ooh. Piankira Nala. Not bad. So this is a creature that makes creatures. But I can also kill my creatures in order to deal damage, which I may end up doing. And indeed can do. And will do, maybe, actually. It's 4 damage. I best get it in there, just in case. That's, don't quote me on that. Probably should get that 4 points in before we lose it. Oh no, 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 no. Wrong, nearly misclicked. 2 to you, sacrificing that. And then we lose our Piankira. He's down to 4 though. Oh, now he's not down to 4. Yeah, it's a really fun game starter. I highly advise it. It might end up eating into your wallet, or into your purse in this particular case, if you do end up getting very into it. Quite an expensive game to play. If you want to take it properly seriously anyway. Alright. Are we dead? Doctor Spy Network says we're dead. Alright. I'm not actually playing Magic right now. Fun fact. My opponent is. We don't get to play Magic though. I get Ulamog instead. That is savage. Alright. I could kill this creature, but we're still taking 5 and we're on 4, so I'm already dead. Let it happen. Damn. Alright, well that's a fun little start. Let's see if we can do something fun. 2-headed giant Thelona. Let's try it. Oh, I've almost done some of my dailies. Not. They almost matter. 2-headed giant. Let's see. What do we want to do? I don't know. Flyers. Yeah, I like flyers. Oh, you're doing Wizard Tribal. Well, that does kind of play into my flyers deck, actually, so yeah, let's do it. You're flying, I'm flying. Eventually, anyway, you're flying. It's sad that you got more lands than your ramping opponent. Yeah, there is that. Random opponent, let's go. Quadruple Sandworm Convergence. Alright, we'll see. We shall see. God, I still remember that match. The Flyers match where they dropped Sandworm Convergence and then we continued to repeatedly not draw into the answer for it. I'm looking in the top left and I'm pretty sure that's the Thelona right there, so the moment I get to jump out, I absolutely will. It is. Alright. Alright, let's jump out. 2-headed giant, and let's try again. Oop. Controls back in it, eh? Interesting. That just means that Scarab God gets more expensive. Right. Let's try again. Have we managed to do it this time? Free arena. We'll see about that. Ah, oh, Thelona's in the top left again. God damn it. you want to play this out, Thelona, or do you want to back out, go versus, or what do you want to do? It's up to you. You want to back out? Let's back out. One more time. Let's do it. This time we're going to celebrate. Oh yeah. Alright. Don't stop the matchmaking. One more time. Ooh. It's the sneaky music. Let's see if we can sneak in a match. Yeah, definitely need to stream Metal Gear Solid at some point. This is just, oh. It's bringing back so many memories. Just you wait, chat. Just you wait until the radio music comes on. You'll be wondering what the hell I'm listening to. Like usual, probably. I think we might have done it this time, but I'm not going to jinx it. We might not have done it. Counter comment. Oh. Oh. Hey, sweet. Alright. And... yeah, my hand's decent if they're running Thing in the Ices. Oh, for God's sake, no. Don't accept that. Don't. You there. Individual on the right. Don't you dare leave. Got it on your bucket list. Nice, nice. Let's go with Smuggler's Copter, actually. If you don't mind playing the old games, I would suggest playing it in chronological order. The game's chronological order, that is. It's a lot more fun and the story makes a lot more sense if you do it that way. I think actually, now that I think about it, this might be the first year in maybe 5 or 6 years where I haven't played every single Metal Gear Solid game in order. In like one long session. I say one long session. One like long week of playing it. Okay. Let's go with Plunderer. Do it. Oh, I really could. Really could. Let's go with that Smuggler's Copter. And we got double white already. We'll dump the planes. Probably draw into more lands anyway. After the last one. Playing MGS1 on your Vita right now. You're welcome. I don't think you could ever convince either me or Muzzy to pick Chrono Trigger over MGS at any point. I'm sorry to say. They're just too good. Oh. Goodbye. Well, at least we know what our opponent's doing. Enigma Drake is usually a build-around card. Or it plays just heavily into a spells slinging kind of thing. This is the mill one. So he's going to mill himself, I guess, for Enigma Drake to be stupidly powered. Good to know. Let's get back in there. Get the looting. And clean the board after combat. Ah, alright. Cool. Probably shouldn't have attacked him with this then. Draw. Oh, well, never mind. Skyship Plunderer. So if I play my Selfless Spirit, I get to keep my creatures on the board after the wipe, which is fine. I'm happy to do that. Anyone here played Bravely Default or Bravely Second? I have not. I don't actually have a 3DS, so I cannot. Right. Yeah, I'm gonna use Selfless. Go right ahead, wipe the board. We were indeed. I haven't played Chrono Trigger. And our right hand player's gone. Apparently that was all he had. Come on, land. Yeah. Alright. That's pretty good. Oh. 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 Well. Never mind. Bral. Me bra. Coming on down. Let's get in with the Smuggler's Contest. Keep on looting. I'm wondering whether or not Declaration in Stone is going to be useful. You seem to be Origins only. You seem to be Enigma Drake focused, and he might just be flinging this at our face. So I don't think Declaration in Stone is going to be too useful. Boop. Ah, well, Rare Stream can go instead. Don't really like the new Final Fantasies. I preferred the almost turn-based. It's not turn-based, of course, but preferred that version of their combat system, which they seem to have dropped. Probably understandably so, I guess. Started Witcher 3 this morning, died during the tutorial. Oh dear. Yeah, it happens. Yeah, it happens. Hey, Omega Bees. Good to see you. Ooh, counters. Alright. I could stick counters on Thing in the Ice all day with our Plunderer. But I want to get him out of Copter, I think. Get in for another 3. Damn, this game is grindy. Nobody's dying. Pilgrim's Eye. I'll take that over a Meandering River, since it pulls the land anyway. Boop. No 3DS, unfortunately. Probably could get one cheap, but I've still got my original DS. That's how far behind I am on technology for handhelds. I've got a PSP and a DS, and I haven't gone any further in either of them as far as upgrades are concerned. Come on. They're just gonna pass. Alright. Okay, AI. You do that. We got a land, so we can discard that away. I'm gonna stick the invocation on the plunderer, because I'm gonna crew up with the Pilgrim's Eye. It's gonna try and commit me. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Help me, Pelona. Thank you. Appreciate it. So now we can tick up the counters on Thing in the Ice so that never flips, while also getting in for even more damage and closing this game out quickly. That was the plan, at least. Crew up. I'm not boring, damn it! My mum said I'm not boring. Through the plains. Get a 4-4. And stick a counter on Thing in the Ice. That will never flip in my lifetime. Let's just go with the Pilgrim's Eye, might as well. Boop. And boop. Well, good night, Sarah. Hope you sleep well. Hope I've caused a lovely sleep for you. All right. Yay. Oh, not a first striker. It's good job I got a declaration in stone. And lands. Of course we got the lands. Right, kill that. Clear that. Crack that. Doesn't really matter, but... Committing the Thing in the Ice. I also need to crew up before I forget. Almost did. Oh well, even Muzzy's going. Thought it's the greatest soundtrack of all time would have kept him around, but apparently not. Well, it's the greatest game of all time. Whether or not it's the greatest soundtrack is definitely not a thing. Do I want to loot? No. Just the wind. Oh. Well, that's 7 damage coming through and a force block. And we can stick counters on Summit. You have a counter. Can actually select our opponent to give him another energy counter. Don't want to do that. Well, maybe next time I'll put the Chrono Trigger soundtrack on. How about that? Okay. Talent of the Telepath. Can it get him out of this? He needs to get rid of all damage on the board. -1 point. And it looks like they're incapable of doing such things. And an invocation for giggles, why not? Go to combat and swing away. And that is game. Very, very long game, but there you go. Decided to become a virtual baby driver in GTA 5. I don't know how to respond to that, to be honest. Care to explain? Alright, is anybody else on said list? I don't know. I haven't been checking. Green Lightning's up next. Do you want to play a two-headed giant or versus? And make sure if you want to play as well, that you should get on said list for the future. Drake Mill. It was an interesting one. Two-headed giant? Alright. Let's do this. What do we want to play? I don't know. Oh, I've got an invite. Well, I shall accept that instead. And then pick. Let's see. If you guys want to see any particular decks, let me know. And I will pick them. Until then, I will probably just pick... I don't know. Reanimator. Why not? Spend all your time traveling Los Santos at high speed, trying not to hit anything, and drift city streets with random traffic. See. It is a really nice game to drive around in, I will say. Alright, I need to resend the invite apparently. It failed. Oh god damn it. To the giant, invite teammate. Invite. Send you an invite, dude. Are you doing the heists as well while you're at it? Is that what you're practicing your getaway driving for? Try again. Oh, damn it. Invite sent. Have you tried playing GTA 5 by obeying all of the laws of the road as well? You'll find that the AI doesn't want you to succeed in that. It's pretty funny, actually. You end up getting people trying to cut into traffic and stuff like that and just going in head-on collisions. Story mode by the book. Nice. I used to do the taxi missions. There was a time when you could do the taxi missions. I can't remember what game it was in though. Where there was like virtually no time limit, and I was just being a taxi driver. Very boring, I know. Not much of a story, but there you go. Let's try and send another invite. This one seems to be failing. How long into the soundtrack we get before it gets to the weird music. Let's have a look, see. Although we're into the nice jazz now. This is Ava's unveiling. Ooh. It's actually a fair bit away from the weird stuff. Dang it. Do you want to, sorry, send me an invite instead? Greenlight him. This one seems to be failing miserably on my part. Oops. Don't do that. What have you done? Oh my god. Weird PC. There we go. Fixed. Right, accept. Thank you. And go. We're loading into something. Yay! Took its time. Sick Duels beats. Oh yeah. God damn it, we're on the opposite team. Let's back out. Let's try it one more time and then we'll do versus or something like that. Do the giant and invite teammate and invite that. Send. Very disappointed in you, chat, trying to skip Metal Gear. Fine. We'll put something else on. I am nothing if not nice. How about the Metal Gear Solid 4 soundtrack? Oh, it would be so easy. Before we skip over though, I do want to put on some of the really weird music that's in this soundtrack. There's, I think surfing guitars. Yeah, it's one of the weird ones. Alright, let's just do versus. Greenlight him. It's been a bit weird. I'll change my deck as well. Oh yeah. Send you an invite. Right, let's have a look, see what else can I find. Alright, let's swap over to a different soundtrack. No, you did this, Lumi. You did this. I was enjoying the soundtrack and you told me to skip it, so I skipped it. Hashtag blame Lumi. Alright, I'll let you send one. Probably needs to go up a little bit. There we go. This particular song I have heard though. Invite. Boom. Alright. Oh dear. It's gonna be this game, is it? No. No. Okay. I cast Sadness, and Sadness resolves. Hey, they bonded constrict. Alright. Still need to hit lands several times in a row in order to do anything useful. This deck needs to hit its land drops pretty consistently in order to do anything on time, so that is one of the downsides. We don't have a turn 4 play, so I'm just going to let this Evolving Wilds sit. It's going to go get us a forest, though. Chi for the Foundry. God damn it. Missed a land drop. Giving our opponent plenty of opportunity to get a decent grasp on this game. Really? Well. That's a thing we can do at the very least. Grab a forest. Pass the turn. With these bonded construct, if he doesn't put down another creature, we can slow him down a fair bit just by bouncing the chief, so he can't attack. And then we can redo that as well with our flickers, so we can do stuff. It's going to buy us a little bit of time. But there's a creature, so... And now we get our land drops, so... What does one bounce here? I still think it's going to be... Chief, and then we can flicker something after he's forced to bounce. He's going to be bouncing his vial anyway, but... So, upkeep, has to bounce his vial. Plays the vial again. Goes to combat, we're going to flicker our mage, bouncing his Esper. And forcing him to discard as well. It's pretty sweet. Declaration in Stone. I'm half tempted to use it on our Reflector Mage. Right. Get in with our mage. And pass the turn. If we do need to bounce something, we've got Long Road Home. That's only an end step bounce. Just give me a land. I need a land so bad. Nope. All 5 drops and 4 lands. Cut off his card draw. We allow him 1 more, but still. Clue gets cracked. Looking for his land drops as well, maybe. He is missing his, which is good for us. And goes to discard again. This time it's... Ooh. Aligned Hedron Network. Interesting. Sitting for 2 again. Probably gonna Sage his Vial so he can't bounce it with his Espazoas. This guy doesn't really bother me. And he's gonna crack in response, fair enough. Oh, there's been red mana this entire time he hasn't been able to find. Does get to kill our Reclamation Sage. And can swing for 4. It's a nice play. If we don't hit our land drops, it's going to be the greatest play. Oh my god! Oh. Well, I'm gonna have to long road home, bounce at least one of these off the board. If I bounce this one, he gets to... Is this only for creatures? It is, but he can set it up for a future turn, which doesn't bode well for us. I'm kind of just gonna have to get the construct. This is horrible. Come on back. Bounce the construct. Thopter Engineer makes a hasty Thopter. And Rune Servitor hasted. Okay, I'm going to block the Servitor because I need to find that land. Not that it really does much for us, but we can expertise, I suppose. Do I bounce? Doesn't make a difference. The only thing I'd want to bounce is the hasty creature. And save it. Oh, for God's sake! Tap land! Woo! Oh dear. I'm having no luck today. And he's gonna swing. Take you out. We're dead to a shock no matter what happens, really. I'm pretty sure being on 1 and being on 2 make no difference in this situation, really, because I do get to bounce his Thopter and block as well later. But there's an Ether Grid. Into Scryfish. We can actually bounce everything with the expertise. Oh my god. So if we did this, we bounced it all, he'd just play this and win. So it's going to have to be Crisis with Essence Flux. Pretty much our only option. And that kills us if I don't Essence Flux right now. Brutal Expulsion for a counter. Okay, well, we lose. That was disgusting. Gets his artifact down, taps with his Ether Grid, and that is game. That was... I feel sick after that. That was mana screw to a whole new degree. Yeah. Well. Richard, you're up next. Do you want to do Two-Headed Giant or versus? It was all mana screw, you're not wrong. Waited like 17 turns for my 5th land, it was horrible. I'm gonna do Mill on Two-Headed Giant. Alright, I could do Mill as well, because I do have one somewhere. It's one of the Grixis ones, if I remember rightly. This one? Mind Twist, that sounds about right. Oh, we've got an invite, never mind. I'll accept that one instead. Boop. I did, Lumi. I did. Also, as land cracking your attempt to find more lands, either way, you didn't even get them. I was holding on to the Evolving Wilds so that I would draw more lands, so not thinning on purpose. But then it got to a point where if I didn't crack it, I was doing absolutely nothing. So I cracked it in order to get Reflector Mage, I think, with Flicker backup, assuming that the delay would make any difference. Alright, if any of them are playing a fat stack, Richard, you know we've got to target that one, for reasons. This one I can take. Doesn't have our tutelage, but should be fine. It's gotta happen eventually, Richard. Gotta happen eventually. What could your deck be? I like the Fevered Visions because that means we probably win just off the Fevered Visions alone. Right, I am missing red sources, so I'll go crack that now. Three mana is actually a reasonable place to be. Unlike the last match where 5 mana is where everything starts to happen. Yeah, we're targeting the top right. Huh. Is that the indestructible one? Yeah. Okay. Hey, tutelage. So if I want to get that down on time, I have to go with my drowned catacomb. Or get lucky on my draws. And I haven't been getting lucky on my draws, so I'm not even going to slightly consider that. I'm wondering what the right-hand player's doing, but the left-hand player, I've got a pretty decent indication right there. Gonna go with servos. Alright. I'm gonna get rid of the enthusiast, and the reason I'm doing the enthusiast is he might have emerged stuff. Because that's how I use the enthusiast. Also, flicker, not cobra. Alright, slam the tutelage while he's tapped out. Left-hand player might be running counters. Who knows? Alright, extra draws, extra mill. We're going right-hand player because he's got more cards. And mill is 2 OP and 2-headed giant, so we need to even the odds the best we can for fun. Oh, there's an ether grid. Apparently he's probably using the artifacts over anything else. Okay. Is this anyone's creature or is it just you control? Okay. Can't target his teammate stuff. Good to know. We need to wipe this board quite quickly. That being said, we've got fogs, so it's not the end of the world. Okay, you take 2, you take 2. And mill the right-hand player, because reasons. I'm gonna go with my favoured visions, I think. It's pretty sweet. So now we draw 2 cards per turn, mill them 2 cards per turn, but also get our mill triggers for both of us on our Sphinx's tutelages. It's pretty dirty at this point. Oh dear. Going to discard. Ooh. Green Warden down. Probably will win before that becomes relevant. Ether Poisoner. Yeah, we do have to worry about the Ether Grid, and not that one. The Ether Grid though, because that is non-combat damage and we can't fog that, so we can't just fog when we die in combat. We have to fog with a nice little buffer for the Ether Grid as well. Blue-green energy on the left, almost certainly at this point. Oh, they're just going to cycle this illumination. Something becomes indestructible. Relatively new. After campaign, what boosters are best to buy first to make competitive decks? Yeah, if you want to go for Origins, it's got kind of the most overall set. When we see people in Two-Headed Giant who are clearly new to the game as well, they've not got all the sets, you see a lot of Origins, so it's pretty much the accepted answer to that. After you do Origins, then it's maybe Kaladesh, and Ether Revolt, because those two make a pretty sweet set as well. You can make some cool artifact decks with that. I don't know, it just kind of depends on how you like to play, really. What's your favourite kind of deck to play? Milieu. Milieu. You love control? Well, Lumi in the chat can probably fill you into the best place to go. There's a lot of counters in Battle for Zendikar, I think, but you probably don't want to lead off with that one. Right, we can draw a card and mill, and then draw 2 cards and mill. That's going to be pretty cool. And draw some more cards. Ooh, Chandra. Okay, so that probably means we win next turn. And more draw means more triggers. Oh, and another Chandra as well. Alright, if we don't win next turn, then I'm going to hell. I'm triggering on the left now. Nice. We could do a double mill, double kill. That would be fun. Don't need Drakehaven at this point. Probably don't need Imprison in the Moon. Yeah, let's do it. Huh. Shouldn't happen, really. Have you tried using a different browser, RDB? Because I'm almost certain that the opportunity to sign up for the beta is still there. Okay, coming in for combat. Probably getting fogged. Ether Poisoner? I looked at this earlier, what does it do? Oh, it just makes servos. Alright, cool. Yeah, it could also be because a lot of people are trying to do it at a time, but I think it's been going on long enough that you can probably rule that out. No damage is dealt. Okay, more creatures. So this might be considered what we're about to do, a horrendous BM. I wouldn't deny it, but it's going to be entertaining. Mill the left-hand player. Play a land, Chandra. dump our hand. Yep. Gonna ether grid our Chandra off the board, I guess. That's fine. This is all I need it for. Okay, ticks it down to 2. And that's 14 cards off of our left-hand player. Takes him down to 22 cards. Milieu. Milieu. Down to 16. Then we draw again. Mill again. Ah, fantastic. Glad we could help. Alright, dump our lands. Got another collected defiance to redo my hand again. So I'm guaranteed to mill this side. And Chandra over here is guaranteed to mill that side. Get the double mill kill. Plus I get to reset my hand again with Chandra, so... There's really like 0% chance we lose at this point. Okay, bang on Bishop. I'm gonna create clue tokens you probably shouldn't be using. But that's fine. Not gonna get an opportunity to use them. Let's see if they remember to ether grid my Chandra off the board. He's spreading the love a little bit. That's nice of him. Yeah, well, it looks like they're actually directing... They're directing 2 damage at Chandra, but they've got 4 back in order to tap with the ether grid to kill her as well. It seems. And fog. Oh, bugger. You used the wrong one. You should have used fog. This prevents all combat damage. Commencement only prevents ones that dealt to players. Oops, it's fine. It doesn't make a difference. They draw, they take 2 each. They draw, they take 2 each. Oh yeah, I'm very, very aware that I can still mill. Chandra redraws the hand. Nope. Spreading the love. Now I could do the same thing, but that is enough, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, double mill kill. We're just gonna pass. We've BM'd enough. No, I can't do that. I feel bad enough for doing this. We do get some mill triggers though that are cannot be avoided. Is this not a message enough, Lumi? The long, dragged out end step. And draw a card. Alright, discard, discard. Thank you. And we win. GG. GG. That was quite the game. Indeed. Alright, who is up next and what do you want to play? Peter! Twitter Giant or Versus? Twitter Giant Blues Clues. Alright, okay. Don't know if I've got anything that works with clues. Got lots of tokens, that's the thing. Oh, we could super meme. I do need to super meme one last time before I delete this absolute tire fire of a deck. So maybe we will. And by tire fire I mean it works well and it shouldn't. And I don't like the fact that it does. Yeah, it's a pretty cool soundtrack. I like it. Oh, we've had a failure in the system. Boop. It's probably because it knows I'm playing Superfriends and that makes me cancel to Magic Duels. It's a must play on every level. I didn't realise it was level based. Oh, god damn it. Back on out. We were doing so well. Oh, thank you for giving me control back. Appreciate that. Invite sent. Oh, god damn it. Accept the invite and go. "12 distinct endings. Ooh. No worries, Richard. I'm probably not going to be streaming for too much longer, to be honest. Probably cut it off in about 45 minutes, so... I don't know if you have to wait or if you get back early. Either one, but I need to be up in the morning, so I can't stream all throughout tonight. Hey, there we go. Alrighty then, it's got no planeswalkers in it, but it's got lands and board wipes, which is the other half of Superfriends, so I'm keeping it. Cracker lands, what we're missing? We're missing blue. Oh, we also need black though for expertise, so I'll go get a swamp. Spoilers, Lumi. Well, since it's 2017, I know it didn't end, so that's pretty good. Let's play Forest, just in case we get another Forest Vanessa. Yeah, I've heard it's actually not overly long. Like, not Final Fantasy level of long, anyway. Come on, Forest. Hey! Alright. Planeswalker time. Ah, dear. You notice how I hit all of my land drops when I need them when I play the deck that I hate most? I'm still deleting it. You can't stop me. After this game, I will go into the decks and it's gone. It will never return. Okay, Elvish Visionary gets to crew up the Copter, hit Nissa down to 1. It's fine. Actually, is this, oh, this is sorcery speed. Damn it. Let's say. That'd have been useful. Nimbus Wings. That's going to drop off at the end, but you do get to kill my Nissa. Alright. Fair enough. Oh, a Planeswalker, what a surprise. Alright. It's not worth expertising, especially now. Essence Flux. Alright. Is Flicker then? May very well be. Sure. Could attack him with a plant token to send a message, but it would hurt us more than it helps us, I think. Almost forgot to crew up his Copter. Oh dear. And getting in. Do you do anything? Your minus, that is. No. Let's reanimate. Fair enough. I can tick up and mill Planeswalkers. So we tick it up to 6, it takes 3, we tick it up to 4, takes 3 down to 1. Ooh, Oath of Nissa is actually quite nice. Well, if I did Oath of Nissa, we couldn't Planeswalker, and this is a Planeswalker deck, so I'm just going to Planeswalker. Tick up and mill some Planeswalkers. We didn't mill any Planeswalkers. That's the thing. Now I can get in for a message. Come at me, bro. Oh. He's gonna Essence Flux. Oh no. Oh no. I'm being punished so hard. No. Oh. Not the essence flux. Not my plant token. Shut the messenger. Yeah. Oh, planty. Will breaker. More like dead breaker, am I right? Oh, it's so dead breaker. Expertise into Oath of Nissa, it's pretty sweet. No attacks. Okay. Other Liliana. No Planeswalker rule implemented here, unfortunately. Okay. Long road home. Clever. Ish. Right, well. Swinging with our 2-2 because I'm going to wipe the board. So, see if he thinks that we've got pump spells or anything else of that nasty nature. He lets it go through. Alright, free 2 points. Not bad. Expertise the board away. That Will Breaker's too scary. Get down enough, Nissa. Gets us some more Planeswalkers for our Planeswalker hand. Oh, lands for the Planeswalkers. Okay. We do need a white source. Could get that with the Evolving Wilds. I guess we'll get it with the Evolving Wilds. We need to thin our deck so we draw more Planeswalkers. Go get a white. You don't need the double blue for Jace anymore because we got the Oath of Nissa, as long as that sticks around anyway. Tick up. Mill some Planeswalkers. Milled one Planeswalker. Okay. Destroy all non-zombie creatures. We can do that pretty soon. However, Smuggler's Copter is going to be able to get in for 4. Six mana on his side. Has he made his land drop yet? Because he could flip his Nissa. I'm assuming that's why he's crewing first. If so. You kill my Liliana and a far more powerful one shall rise in her place. Loots away the land that you just got from the Nissa. Land drop? Or have you made it? Must have made it. Okay. That's unlucky for you. So, I think a Declaration in Stone on the Nissa would be lovely. None of that shenanigans. Displace. Bouncing her. Okay, gets another forest. And I guess we outburst. I don't really want a Nissa Planeswalker on the board. So we'll go to combat. See if we can get another free 2 points. We do! Alright. Yeah, we'll do this. Why not? And tick up. If he has another creature, then we've lost it, but we've got another Liliana, so I really don't care. Oath of Chandra. Okay. and skips combat, so misses out on the opportunity to kill Liliana. Interesting. Tamio's journal, so we will be getting the mechanized production up and running soon. So I can tick up Tamio, or I can tick down to get the smuggler's copter off my back, but ticking down opens her up to the Thopters, and we can't deal with the Thopters just yet. So, I guess we do the usual annoying Super Friends thing of just playing too many Planeswalkers for you to deal with. Yeah, why not? Alright, tick up Tamio. That... Oh, is it on the creatures? Alright, well, fair enough. That one and that one. If they deal combat damage, I draw a card. And tick those up. Give me another zombie. Pass. Don't know why I haven't been getting in with that smuggler's copter over and over again. It's colourless over there as well. Nightly? What? Oh, okay. Sure. Oh dear. That is, that's an unplayable card if I've ever seen one. Oh, Declaration in Stone. Alright, you get in. It's fine by me. So we're drawing a card, drawing 2 cards. She's just going to draw us into more Planeswalkers. And no loot, he wants what he has in hand. He's killed some Planeswalkers, and more take its place. Clues. Very nice. Oh, more Planeswalkers. That's nice. Time to get production underway. Don't you guys just love Planeswalkers? So underpowered though. I mean, this Planeswalker is really crap. All it does is get me a Planeswalker. Which Planeswalker do I want? Could get Tamio to draw me into more Planeswalkers. That's the thing. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3 after that. So we could get down Nissa to get us a Planeswalker, or even untap to go for a Vigilant 7/7 hasting land. That'd be pretty cool. Is there an Emiria Shepherd? No, there was not enough room. Too many Planeswalkers and board wipes. Take this up to 6, it probably just dies, doesn't it? Yeah, let's Nissa get a Planeswalker. I'm just buying time for the right hand deck to do its thing. I guess we'll go for Tamio. Yeah, I see the timer, don't you worry. Play another Planeswalker. This one ticks up to kill you. There we go. I see it, don't you worry. Another Knightly Valor. Alright. May I suggest, if the right person ever looks at this, to cut down on your fat stack, maybe try cutting the nightly valors. Screwing up the copter. Things are gonna die. That's fine. Yeah, they're focusing all their efforts on our planeswalkers and just buying us so much time for the production. There's 6 clues in hand and you only need 8. Is that right? Yes, 8. Yeah, more board wipes would be pretty cool. We could Jace plus up for a board wipe. More clues. More clues. A Johnny doesn't get me a board wipe. Jace does though. We'll go with Jace. Worst case, probably just gets us a land and we play more planeswalkers. Yeah, alright. Just play more planeswalkers. Which draws us more cards. I'm sure our opponent's getting pretty sick of all these planeswalkers. Right, if that attacks, I get a card. If that attacks, I get a card. Long road home. Okay, makes more potters, sure. Yeah, Revel in Riches is stupidly powerful. It's awesome. Battle of the Bridge, gains his life, kills a creature. I think that might have been the one that I targeted, but anyway, doesn't really matter. Only thing right now that really upsets our plans is enchantment removal on mechanized production. Probably the argument for leaving up confirmed suspicions, to be honest. Yeah, but Revel into a board wipe will probably get you there anyway, so... Okay, looks like he's going to kill some planeswalkers. Math? Guys? That's 6. Okay, 4 more for Tamio. There's 2. 2 more for Tamio. There you go. Holding back the one that was going to draw me a card. Smart. If they'd have left my planeswalkers alone, they'd have probably had lethal long ago. With pretty much no setbacks. I mean, what do they have right now? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 19, 22, 23, yeah. They should be going for face and they're not, which is it's pretty hilarious. I would draw some more planeswalkers. Oh, I hate this deck. At this life total though, they should realise that the math adds up and they should not attack my planeswalkers. Hopefully though, this is the turn where I draw a board wipe. Okay, looks like they're about to time out. Yup. on, board wipe. Ah. Okay, well. Going up to 18 with a shambling ven doesn't seem like it'd make a difference, so I'm just gonna, you know. Oh, well, you can sack some clues and get a board wipe. That's a thing. Yep, planar outburst, wipe the board. I'll play some planeswalkers. Johnny. We'll tick up first because we can hit, you guessed it, more planeswalkers. Also some oaths as well. That's pretty good. Okay. Do I want to get more down at the moment? Or do I just want to... We can get rid of Smuggler's Copter with Nahiri. I'll do that. A bit tired of that Copter. Just completely wipe all options off the board. So he's on top decks now. He can suit up his Lumbering Falls and take out Nahiri, but damage has been done. Land, as his top deck. Thunderclap Wyvern is going to die to Oath of Liliana. Yep. Getting in. That's fine. They're pretty much both down to top decks now. We get 2 more clues on the right. 8 to win. Oh, that's a Planeswalker. Alright, tick up Johnny. It's me. You guessed it. Alright. Kill your creature. Play Anissa. Say yes, get the last forest in my deck. Play the forest. Transform Nissa. Play Gideon. Counters my Planeswalker. Sure, why not? Why not? You know what? That's fair. That's fair. I've got more where that came from. I don't actually have Origins Gideon though. Origins Gideon would never flip, unfortunately. Which is the only reason he's not in here. If anybody wants to know how to construct this deck, it is every single Planeswalker except for the ones that transform but probably are unlikely to transform. And then all of the Oaths, all of the board wipes, except for Tragic Arrogance, I believe, and every dual land that is available, and then fill it with basics. That's pretty much the deck. Peter. Yep. Oh, it's AI Peter. No. Oh god. I wonder if AI Peter's gonna sack his clues to find answers and delay this game even further. That'd be interesting. He is. Oh my. Oh! Oh, AI Peter! Sacks the clue with mechanized production attached to it. It is... I have no words. No words. This is actually going to make it so much longer to win. Oh, for God's sake. I suppose we got Chandra. Chandra just wins on the spot. Because she's Chandra. This game's classic. I've got a saboteur on my right hand side now. That was disgusting, AI Peter. Oh! Okay, it's tutoring up. What's AI Peter gonna tutor up this time? I'm just waiting for a land. End it. Oh, a board wipe. Yeah, this seems like a board wipe kind of situation. Yeah, I can see that. Well, we do have a 2-2 on the board, so that would explain a lot. Okay, I'm gonna tick up. Get all lands this time. Whiff. We are running out of planeswalkers, in fairness. Explosive vegetation actually has no lands left, I think. Let's go with Chandra. And tick up. Oath of Jace. We can get rid of this explosive vegetation since it's useless. Ooh, Kiora. And Nissa and other Gideon. We've already got an Oath of Liliana as well. We can dump that. And I don't know. Gideon, I guess. And Emblem, Gideon. Have you seen the state of my board now? There's creatures under here. I promise. Okay, I'm tapped out. There you go, AI Peter. Well done. Heliod's Pilgrim for imprisoning the moon. Yep, that's going to be useful. I get the feeling that all of the cards that he's picked so far hurt my deck completely. You can do it. Cracks. Yeah, okay. There's an Ironclad Slayer. Alright. Does he understand that it needs to get production back, though? Is there another target? There's no other target. Okay, so we cannot possibly make a mistake with this card. Just wow. Here's a card. Don't know how to pronounce that, but thank you very much for the auto host. Appreciate it. Eldrazi Displacer. Okay, useless. Oh, I could play it on the journal. You're absolutely right. Oh, please don't. For the love of God. Alright, flickers my token off the board, so you can get in with the Lumbering Falls. You can kill Gideon of the Trials. Except for we can block, which is a problem for you. I don't know what you flickered. Oh, it was a zombie token. Okay. Jessian Thief? Right. So we've got an interesting turn ahead of us. Wish AI Peter would just properly concede so I can make use of the board state. Alright, we get to scry 4. Get a board wipe, the rest can go to the bottom. Pretty much. Right. And Yeheni's expertise the board away, because he's killed all of our tokens, so might as well. Oh, no, oh. Wow. Useful. Gets back. Imprisoning the moon. Because reasons. Oh, I can ultimate. Alright, here we go. So, best way to get as many tokens that can attack is Nissa's -6. So we need to Nissa for 7. Actually, no. We need to minus other Nissa to get a token we can't see. Then Nissa for 7. Goes for a reprisal on our token. Okay. We keep this one. Ultimate Nissa. Get 2/5/5 flyers. Get a 4/4. Get 2 3/1s. Cracks a clue. Sure, helpful. Arlen Cord. Oh crap. I've tapped my 5/5. Oh well. Shouldn't make too much of a difference. Put a 2/2 down. Ultimate Ajani. There's 5 counters on each planeswalker and 5 on each creature. And attack with all. So we can ultimate all of our planeswalkers again next turn, even if we hadn't just won. Well, that was pretty sweet. Do get an Ajani ultimate, so that's fun. Fog. Oh, I really hope that would have been the case. Alright. This deck is too successful. Goodbye, Super Meme. Alright. I think we've got time for one more game before I call it night. It is the Loner. You want to do versus? Is that correct? I don't know what to play though. Yeah, versus. Alright, cool. Let's do that one. Send you an invite, dude. Yeah, dear. Oh, we've got an invite. I will accept this one instead. Oop. And it's on. I wonder what interesting jank the Loner's got for me today. We shall see. Or will we? Because I'm playing control. Might not see too much coming out of it. We've got a Fatal Push, Magma Spray, an early counter, and a Gear Hulk. Sure, why not? We're on the draw. Leads off with a Clifftop Retreat. Okay. We could go with the Drowned Catacomb. I don't know if we're going to have anything to Fatal Push or Magma Spray at this time, so I'm just going to go with an Island. And all of these come into play untapped. Okay, that is Magma Sprayable. And more lands, okay. Let's just hope we don't play that game. This does upkeep if you've got 2 energy, okay. So he's not going to get the trigger. We can wait pre-combat if there's anything else we want to take out. No, okay. I might have wanted to censor something. I can see that was not the case. And a captain. Okay. That can be pushed. The Fevered Visions probably do not want to be Fevered Visionsing with this particular deck. I suspect that it is going to be pulling out some quite low mana cost creatures that we don't want to deal with. drawing him into them is not going to help, because he's probably not going to get burnt by it. Always watching. Damn it. Can have that. Goes to combat. We will fatal push. Sensor misses its opportunity. And... we should probably play Fevered Visions in all honesty. Sensor's not going to hit anything at this stage, I don't think. And maybe we can draw something nice like a proper counter. There we go. We've got Gear Hulk soon as well, so Gear Hulk has a lot of targets. Yep. Oh god. Thalia. Hasty Thalia. Sure. Just gonna cycle this now. Oop. So I'm just gonna cycle this now, thank you. Oh, that works for me. We do let him draw, but we also draw. And hopefully as long as we're drawing removal and counters, it shouldn't really matter too much. Play the mountain, pass the turn. I want him to commit a bit more to the board before we wipe it. And just not play anything that pumps other creatures. We'll counter something like that. That's fine. Sharp. We do get hit for a lot. And he draws a card. More lands. Love lands. Lands are the best, man. Especially when they're non-basics. And that means we're dead. Ah! Welp. That was fun. I hate Thalia. I hate her so much. We are dead because of her, but send a message. That's how we roll. You can't have that. If I can't have nice things, neither can you. Dear. And dead. Well, that's gonna do it for today's stream. I think we've just been having atrocious luck today, but that one was particularly bad. Good game, good game. Alright guys, I'm gonna actually cut off the stream early because I do need to be up in the morning, and I can't be up until 3 really, because I've technically got some stuff to do before I go to bed as well, so I'd be ended up probably in bed by 5 o'clock in the morning, and that's just not an option. But yeah, yeah, we're going to leave the stream off there. Next Saturday will be my birthday stream. I'll be starting about 12 midday GMT, give or take. I'm not sure. I'll put out a video prior to that to let you guys know more specifics on that. But I'll be going for about 12 hours probably, give or take, depending on how drunk I get by the end of it. Because it will be, it will have the usual stream games, but it'll also have drunk games as well, because I will be getting a little bit tipsy at the end of it, I would imagine. So expect Darkest Dungeon, expect a bit of Magic, expect a bit of Gwent, expect a bit of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, expect a bit of whatever I fancy playing at the time, maybe a bit of Tabletop Simulator, I don't know, with a lot of guests turning up throughout the day as well. So if you want to hang out and have fun, then that's going to be the time to do it. The Sunday after that as well, we'll be back with more Magic Duels, hopefully, as far as I'm aware, with no downsides, unless I'm incredibly hungover, and then it'll be the Monday stream instead, as it usually is if I can't do Sundays. But anyway, guys, if you haven't done so already, be sure to follow the stream so you get notifications when those things happen. And if you want to support the channel as well, you consider subscribing. If you do have Amazon Prime, you might have a Twitch Prime subscription unused as well. That is a free subscription if you considered using it. You can use it on anyone, but it'd be nice to be used on myself, but there you go. Whatever. Alright guys, I do hope you've enjoyed anyway, and I'm going to leave it there. I will see you next time. Bye bye.